Morning, Obotai. Just continuing with some of the halachot of Hafrashat Challah. If there is a dough, let's say a big dough, that sometimes it's very common by Hafrashat Challah events, that they make a very big dough and then give out pieces to women to do their own Hafrashat Challah, that's asur, because the halacha is that a dough that is meant to split up amongst several people is patur from Hafrashat Challah. So therefore, the best way to do it by Hafrashat Challah events is to give the women their own flour for each woman to make her own dough with the prescribed amount, and then they can do Hafrashat Challah with the bracha in accordance with halacha. Now, with regards to cakes, cookies, pastries, baked goods, the halacha is that any baked good that is made, even if it's not bread, even if it's patabab kisnin, any other pastry or whatever it is, if it's made with water and any other ingredient, but as long as there's water in the ingredients, it is chayav b'hafrashat challah with a bracha. However, if you have a cake that, or cookies or whatever it is, that does not call for any water in the ingredients, there's fruit juices, eggs, sugar, oil, whatever it is, and there's no water, the halacha is that it requires a hafrashat challah, but without a bracha. Over there, you will not make a bracha on that hafrashat challah. Now, this is all with regards to baked goods. As the Torah says, ba'acholchem milechem haaretz. Lechem in general is baked. What happens if you have something, if you have a dough that's going to be fried or cooked? Fried doughs, like donuts, cooked doughs, like pastas, like knedlach, matzah balls, and things of that nature. What's the halacha over there? Is it chayav or patur me'hafrashat challah? It's machloket rishonim. The opinion of Rabbeinu Shimshon, the Rambam, and subsequently Maran Shulchan Aruch is that such dough is exempt from hafrashat challah. That's not considered lechem, it's not considered bread. According to Rabbeinu Tam, however, Rabbeinu Tam holds that it still requires hafrashat challah. As we said, Da'at Maran Shulchan Aruch is that it's exempt. But since Maran does bring the opinion of Rabbeinu Tam in Ilchot Brachot, the Ben Ish Chai writes that it's appropriate to be concerned out of reverence for Rabbeinu Tam's opinion to take off challah, but without bracha because of the safek bracha. So again, according to the letter of the law, you don't need to if you're making donuts or something fried or whatever it is. However, it is better to take off challah without bracha because of that shita. Have a wonderful day.